Now, we were sorting through a few things before I was so rudely thrown out there. So we're going to scrap that. We're going to scrap that. We're going to assemble. We're going to put the grip in here. Take that one out. Now we should have a nice pistol. Yeah, we've got a 234. So that's a nice pistol. I'm not a big proponent of the pistol, but if you got to have one, hey, that one works. And I might use it on Horde Night, just, shooting down into the zombies. Excuse me, on Horde Night. But as far as me carrying it around with me and using it that way, not going to happen. I am not a fan of the pistol, so we don't have to worry about that working that way. Put the gunpowder away. Actually, I'm going to use the feathers and make some, not many, but I can make a few arrowheads, or a few crossbow bolts, rather. Iron crossbow bolts, 15 of them. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe I checked the Cracker book on day 3. 10 days later will be day 13, so we should be able to go back over to the Cracker book tomorrow and see if there's any new books over there for us to read. So that won't be too bad. I need to check the hunting rifle. We had one we were putting together. This one has everything but the parts, and this one has everything but the parts. Matter of fact, we can take this one apart because we're just going to scrap the parts to it. Okay, well that was not great. That was kind of disappointing. I thought we had found the parts that we needed to get our hunting rifle put together, but I was mistaken. Alright. I'm also going to put this mining helmet away here. Put the arrowheads back. And what time are we at? We're at 21:23. We need to get stuff and go. Concrete spikes. We've got wood, jars, anything? Meat. We needed the meat. Take the meat with us over there. Take the stew with us. Alright. 21:23. We got time. We got time. We can make it. 30 minutes to get back over there. We can make it. All right, so we were able to make it through the town. We killed 4 dogs. Fortunately, we got them 2 at a time. We did have to use a bandage and a first aid kit, but we didn't die, so that's a plus. And we are boogieing towards the church. We'll make it in plenty of time. We will make it in plenty of time. Wow, our church is lit up, isn't it? Okay. Wow, that was pretty good. We made it. And I don't know why I do that because the roof is all open right now. I need to do some repairs. And we'll go over and prep that. Put the claw hammer back in our kit instead of the knife. Alright, don't really have to worry about that too much. So, we did have some damage here, a little bit. And yes, I am ultimately going to take this stuff out and replace it. I'm not going to do it right now, though. Right now, I'm going to be heading down into the diggy hole here. And actually, before I do that, we're going to go up and get some steel. I think we have steel over here, so that we can make another iron pickaxe if this one goes out in the night, which it probably will. Go ahead and put that stuff away. Put the wood spikes away. Put the lead away. Token away. The glass jars away. Alright, that all looks good. Actually, I'm going to eat one of those before I go down in the hole there. And the forged steel I was going to get out. There. Alright, I think I'm ready to go down in the hole now. Alright, going down into the diggy hole. Hello again. I am so glad to be back. I apologize for all of the trouble that happened earlier. My router and my modem were messing up on me. I was able to get them straightened out, but it took a bit. And so we should be carrying some good FPS right now. It was doing 30 a few minutes ago when I looked at it. And here, let's check it real quick again. Oh yeah, we're working much better now. So we're gonna diggy hole here a little bit. See what we can get accomplished through the night. So are y'all playing again? You're doing your multiplayer? I think I need to get some forged iron and repair this mining helmet. I wonder if it matters, or if it just matters for, you know, if I get hit or something. I wonder if it puts out more light if it's repaired. Day 14 is not too bad. Day 14 is not much worse than day 7. It's almost a mirror image, in my opinion. Day 21 is the one you really got to get ready for, because day 21 is when you start getting the pharaohs and the cop zombies, and those guys are jerks. For some reason, they want to kill you really bad, and they have the capability. Probably before I go back over to the forge in the morning, I will use the rest of the concrete that I have on me and maybe put down some spikes. But then again, I might not. I might just, like I was saying before, just wait until a couple of days before the Horde Night and then start doing all of my preparations for Horde Night. That gives me time to go out and do some looting and scouting and finding some things on my way. I might go back over to the Cracker book in the morning and check it out. It should be all renewed by now. They restocked the books. Maybe the zombies restocked the books for me. Oh, a lot of times I'll wait for the bees to get close and hit them with the club. And if that doesn't work, I can take them out with a crossbow usually. Bees are not too bad. They just catch you off guard a lot of times. You're not expecting them, and then suddenly you're getting hit, and you're like, why am I getting damaged? And you turn around, and it's a bee. It's like, go away, bee. I like mining, but it is a bit tedious, or it can be. Like I was saying the other night, I prefer when you can just mine in a straight line, but because of the angle that I'm at going over to that other building, I have to mine pretty much 2 instead of 1 to get through. But that's alright. We're making progress, and that's what counts. Yes, again, I apologize. That was just awful earlier. I thought it was my laptop messing up on me because it's been just horrible lately. And so I thought my laptop was finally biting it. And then when Bluminati said that my sound was choppy for him, I flipped over and looked at the frames per second, and the frames per second were like 2. So it was horrible, horrible. And then when I rebooted the modem, the router didn't want to recognize it, and I rebooted the router, and then that didn't seem to work. And so I rebooted both of them and left them off for about 5 minutes, and it came up and finally decided it wanted to connect up everything. And then when I got back in, I was at 30 frames per second, and it's pretty much stayed there. I'm probably going to have to do like Luna. She runs the game in a window. I prefer to run it full screen, but I may have to run it in a window just so I can maybe have my frames per second window up close by so I can keep an eye on it. Alright. I'm surprised I haven't run into another vein of metal or maybe some nitrate powder or coal or something, but it's been strictly rock. I mean, obviously you get a few metal from that, but, you know, for the most part it's just rock. Of course I need rock for the cement and the concrete, so not a bad thing. I'm wondering if this tunnel is going to be finished before the 21-day horde. We'll see how far along we get tonight. That'll kind of tell us a little bit of where we're going to be. I'm thinking that Luna and I may start a new multiplayer father-daughter and maybe install Valmod and go that route. I've heard good things about it. I've heard it's a lot harder, but there's a lot of things that they seem to have corrected, the modder has corrected, and made them a little more sensible. So we may check that one out. Mining tools are at 83, huh? Probably need to do some power leveling on my tools. I mean, I've got plenty of rock to do it. I just need to make sure I get plenty of plant fiber. I got plenty of wood also, so there's really no reason why I shouldn't be able to power level some stone axes one night. The downside to that is if I'm power leveling stone axes, I'm not down here mining. In the Val mod, the hollow point bullets in the Val mod. Plus, I've heard there's a lot of new cooking recipes. They make it a lot harder to get to steel, from what I understand, which actually I like that. I think that's a good idea. I mean, I like being able to get steel really quickly, but it also makes the game almost too easy because you can get to steel in the first couple of weeks, and once you're to steel, it's really easy to mine more, and it just makes it a lot easier to play the game. So from what I understand, they make it a lot harder to get to steel, maybe not so much to get to concrete, but almost everything is harder to do, like get food. You've got to have bowls to cook things in bowls and things like that. Again, sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like it's something that Luna and I should check out. You know, at least to give it a try. We may do one more session of our old multiplayer, just to go in and kind of see, maybe do one more Horde night in that one. Because I don't think we've done but the 21-day Horde. So we might go back into it and try the 28-day Horde. And if the 28-day Horde is just too easy, then we'll probably switch over and go to Val mod and give that one a try. I did buy Ark on the off of Steam the other day, and I was hoping that Luna was going to buy it and we could try it out together. I don't really want to do it by myself. I'd like to do it with her. Just a little more father-daughter bonding time. I may end up buying it for her. I mean, I bought her the 7 Days to Die. But she could also wait until she's got a couple of more donations and use that to buy it. I was very surprised at how many and how quickly her donations went up. She is getting them good. Got a lot of people that want to see her succeed, and I like that. I want to see her succeed as well. Nice to know people are behind her, you know? And she does do it for the game. She loves gaming. You know, I look around at some of the other channels on Twitch, and I'm going, you know, you're not gaming. You're just trying to get donations. It's not about the gaming. Whereas for her, it's about the gaming, and the donations come because it's about the gaming, I think. And I like that. Not that I'm a proud papa or anything. Alright, what I'm probably going to do is at 4 o'clock, I'm going to go up top and take some more off of that roof up there. Because we have to get the roof fixed as well. And I'd like to have it done before the 21-day horde. We'll see how well that works out. Alright, let's see where we're at. Alright, we're almost, well, not halfway. We're probably a third of the way over. So, we'll just keep on trucking and eventually we'll end up over there. So, we'll go down, head back over to the church. See if we have gotten the attention of any Zeds. Okay, fire axe, and put my pickaxe back. Yeah, I got a lot of stone down there that time. All right. Go down to this end. And here, switch to the axe. Okay. That'll get us going here. Start moving, getting this all taken apart. Probably going to take it down at least one more level. Alright, once we get it all broken out, we're going to go down one more level. Once we get it all broken out, we're going to put a flat roof on the top here. And then from that area, we are going to put our garden up here. Like I said, we'll take it down one more level. I recommend planting corn and potatoes. Those are the two biggest ones that I use, mainly because with corn, potatoes, and meat, you can make the meat stew, and that's very filling. I started out with one potato plant over on the other building over there, and now I believe I have 10. And I've just started actually harvesting them for the food. And once you do that, if you get just a few animals, it doesn't take very many animals, and you've got plenty of food to work with. So potatoes and corn, highly recommended. I don't know if you can do mushrooms or not, if you can plant the mushrooms or not. I do know that with mushrooms, potatoes, corn, you can make a vegetable soup, but I've only found one mushroom a long time ago, and I don't know about it. I didn't actually keep it. I think I accidentally ate it, and so I wasn't able to try and plant it and see if I could grow them. I know sometimes you'll find the mushrooms in the mines that you can find around the different areas. The mines that are pre-done in the game, not the ones that you do yourself. Alright, so now to do that, I'll put that there, and then I will walk out on it. And I will ease my way down through here, because I do not want to end up falling down there on my spikes and dying. Alright, let's take this one out.